What up, family? Remember when I posted this video? Sure you do. It was just like a few hours ago. It was the video of me explaining and giving an update for Miss Tracy. You remember this beautiful woman who was beaten by several white people outside of a liquor store in Michigan. Okay, well, anyway, let's get to it.
Wait a minute. My battery's low. Let me...
Child, they a little slow, but somebody done called on. Woman hurt in the parking lot altercation filed civil rights complaint against the responding deputy sheriff's office releases body camera. Baby, if y'all don't know who I'm talking about, this right here is Miss Tracy Douglas' story. Now, I know y'all just saw that I released an update on Miss Tracy a couple of hours ago. And honey, according to her, it is doing its rounds. And then this video was just dropped. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all watch that. I am your queen, your queenster, Msnique, also known as Msniquerevamp. And baby, this is a down to the moment. I can't make this shit up. And this is this version. Watch this.
Developments in a story we first brought you in late August. The Michigan woman who was allegedly assaulted in Monroe County has filed a complaint with the FBI alleging civil rights violations.
And Tracy Douglas claims she was treated unfairly and differently than the others involved when a sheriff's deputy arrived to break up the altercation that resulted in her suffering a concussion and a broken nose. 13 ABC's Willie Danley live in studio with the latest information tonight. Willie.
Lee, tonight, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office released new body camera and security camera footage, giving more insight into the incident that occurred back in August. I spoke to one of Ms. Johnson's representatives, and they tell me that this is the conversation that prompted her to take legal action.
Where are you from?
Good. I'm here.
No, where are you from? Where are you from?
Temperance, Michigan.
Okay, I'm from Detroit. So I'm probably more black than you, so you want to play the racial card?
The Monroe County Sheriff's Office says this body camera footage shows the conversation between 59-year-old Tracy Douglas and a white sheriff deputy after officers intervened in a physical altercation between Douglas and a couple outside of a Lambertville liquor store on August 20th. This video we first showed you in August of that incident. The altercation began with a door ding, but there are conflicting reports as to who hit who. As a result, a verbal and physical altercation between Douglas and one other woman ensued. Others joined, and one man admitted to deputies that he punched Douglas.
Racial
You ain't
card?
black than me.
Yeah, I am. Where you grow up at?
Temperance, Michigan.
Exactly. I grew up Southwest.
Listen.
A PR agency representing Douglas calls those statements inflammatory and the furthest thing from a rescue of a woman who had been viciously assaulted. After that conversation, the deputy escorted Douglas to the back of his cruiser while he chatted with the others involved in the altercation. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office says this was his effort to de-escalate the situation.
Me. You hit her?
Oh, drilled her.
Okay.
Drilled her like a champ, dude.
The deputy can be heard laughing with the man who admitted to hitting Douglas while he says she was attacking his girlfriend.
I train in jiu-jitsu. I teach police.
So do I.
Where do you train at?
Douglas argues that she was being treated differently because of her race. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office says some of the comments made by the deputy were unacceptable and not consistent with the values of the office, but they say he was highly effective in diffusing a volatile situation. Johnson's representative at the PR agency tells me they feel the prosecutor and the sheriff's office are sweeping the incident under the rug. They want to see assault charges filed against the couple, as well as one other man involved in the incident, and racial intimidation charges filed against the deputies. She went on to say that they have not yet had a productive conversation with the sheriff's office to resolve this situation, and they will be holding a press conference tomorrow at the county courthouse. We did reach out to the sheriff's office to ask whether any charges had been or will be filed against the others involved, but have not yet heard back. Reporting live in studio, Willie Danley, 13 ABC Action News.
There's so much to say about that video that was just leaked in that interview. Thank you guys so much for the news outlet over there that is covering this story. They're also the original news outlet that did the original interview with Miss Tracy Douglas. Unfortunately, not many outlets have even attached themselves to this case. And I wonder why. I don't know if you was listening, but it seems a bit contradicting because, at one point they say that, Tracy got into it with a couple. But then a couple seconds later, you hear them say she got into it with a woman. and then a couple of other people were fighting her later. So I don't know about you, but I know in my own past experience, and I ain't got much experience, but I have had this experience, when there is what's considered mutual combat, if they can't figure out who goes to jail, everybody goes to jail. In this case, nobody went to jail, but somebody was brutally beaten and taken to the hospital. So, I mean, I can't make this shit up. Nonetheless, we have to continue to do our own due diligence and make sure that Miss Tracy Douglas gets the justice that is served and due her, okay? With that all being said, guys, if you are all in the Monroe County, Michigan area, by all means, go ahead and check out this rally that's going to be on tomorrow. I will continue to bring as many updates as I can. You guys, our prayers and wishes to this situation, and that everyone involved gets their due justice. And this has been an updated to the moment. I can't make this shit up, all right? If you all haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. If you know anything about this story, or if you want to know more about this story, leave it in the comments. I can give you all as much information as possible. Miss Tracy has a GoFundMe account, which I can get you the links to. If you want to follow her, she is Tracy Douglas 04 on TikTok, and so on and so forth. Okay, so check out my merchandise, y'all. Msniquerevamp, and my I Can't Make This Shit Up merchandise is there. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and comment, y'all. Have you been following this story? I am your queen, your queenster, Msnique, also known as Msniquerevamp. And if you want further information about this story, you can check out her full story on my YouTube channel. Okay? It is Msniquerevamp. I am that on all platforms. Justice for Tracy. We got you, boo.
I'm battery low.
All right, guys, if you're not already, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook Reels, LinkedIn. Honey, I'm everywhere. And this has been your girl, your queenster, Msnique, also known as Msniquerevamp. And this is I Can't Make This Shit Up. Tell me what you think in the comments.